What is going on, everyone? Adam and Light, married at first sight. Let's get into it. Now, the new couples have been fully integrated. Just remember, keep checking back. Instagram, TikTokies, and on YouTube, where most of my main content is. And together, we'll just see what the hell has been happening with all this crazy stuff as it keeps getting crazier as the affair is coming. The affair is coming. So let me know what you thought. Let me know what shocked you yesterday as we break it down. So the first thing that I probably want to get into, which I'll get into properly at the end of the video, is just to do with, I think, seeing all these female kind of based content I'm seeing at the moment. As a guy, it's just so much pressure. It's just so much pressure. So I'm going to get into that one at the end, and I'm kind of feeling for you girls at the moment, is the best way that I can put it. Because it just seems to be either perfection or bust. So we're going to get into that, and hopefully I can just help you guys see through the rubbish that you guys keep seeing on your social medias, which is such a shame. Perfection or bust is not fair. I want to get into a little bit behind the scenes, because PJ's come out on his Instagram story sharing a very, very interesting take on the paper release to do with this. He had a girlfriend the whole time, so I'm not sure if you've seen that. Please let me know your thoughts, but again, I can share a bit of info there. And this episode was just crazy. The new couples, again, I don't know about you guys, but I thought Gemma showed quite a nice side to herself. The one thing that, of course, it is a bit much with everything that she says, and these crude jokes, and absolutely it is too much, especially when I think she just gets excited, and then before you know it, she said something that's popped into her head. That happens to the best of us. I think the best thing about her is she's genuine. And I couldn't find myself looking at it any other way than that yesterday and going, I can see massive improvements from ridiculously crude comments to just something a bit more mild in comparison. And that was massive progress. So I found it quite interesting that Matt was almost trying to find reasons to pick at stuff. And that's my take on that one. Again, seems like a good gent, but has he checked out? And having those real conversations, he's now just given her the opportunity to kind of tag along, so to speak, which I think could be unfair. And also with who I call Pepper and George, I have to say how wrong I think I am here. Although I am going to say, and I'm happy to admit I'm wrong on this one, I'm still not sure about Sophia's motivation, the Instagram kind of things, a couple of the mentions, even his massive red flag that she's raised. If that's now the reason for them not being together, that would be really strange, because he's raised that week one. And it makes me believe, does she want to be on the show a lot longer? Just my honest opinion. But yeah, I just found that quite interesting as to, he absolutely should take it one step at a time. But if that's going to be a fundamental reason for them not being together, I really like Jonathan's perspective on it. He's growing on me. He's really trying to share his way of life with her, when I thought he was just going to be taken along for the ride, if I'm honest. But yeah, really, really, really good episode. I love seeing the intimacy between Casey and Kwame. Love the fact that there was a camera 1 inch from his face, her 1 inch from his face, and the question, so you're moving back in, yeah? Of course he was. I've never felt peer pressure like it. Through the TV, that was. Even I was screaming yes, and I know he just wanted to get back to the safety of his own room for another week. Thomas and Adrian, I think I've gone from Team Tom to just Team Thomas and Adrian. I really hope good things for these guys. I think they're both quite good for each other. And again, rate Tom, because he's another one there where the attraction wasn't there full on from the beginning. And here he is still now, continuing to try, and if anything, that's grown. So, a brilliant episode. Let's find out if I'm right with April cheating. I'm sure I'm going to be on that one. I do just want to finish with interesting bits, which I'll do in another video, that PJ apparently has had a partner the whole time. Jess has released it, which has been pulled up by the Daily Mirror, which from what I'm hearing has had quite a significant impact on the lad, which is a shame. So again, we're going to break down how we feel we probably should have settled that situation, and how it probably should have been handled. And it goes to show the influence these guys have now. And yeah, just finally, if you're a female and you're listening to this, please keep listening. Of course, I normally on my other page I get football, fighting, and Formula One, but now because I'm watching all this Married at First Sight stuff on my other page and looking at the things that I'm looking, the amount of memes I get, the amount of perfection relationships and your man ain't nothing kind of things that keep popping up, illnesses, diagnoses, issues that with relationships and friendships and blocking people and cutting people off. Sometimes you can just drift, guys. You can take a moment just to sit down with your friends, not talk about guys, and just enjoy each other's company of what are. You can take it easy. It's almost like perfection or bust. And I'm telling you, there are times when you're gonna have to take the good and the bad. But sitting here and seeing some of the content I keep seeing, I can only say no wonder it's almost like you can't relax. Find that beautiful time to relax. Sit in a spa with your friends. My gosh, you can't be perfect all the flipping time, and there's no point aiming for it. Even if you do, everyone's perspective of perfection is different. But seeing the amount of things that I'm seeing, luckily I can just tune out from it. But I hope you guys can too. And yeah, it's not perfection or bust. It's daily growth. But anyway, Adam Light, Married at First Sight. Enjoy tonight, 9 p.m. and I look forward to breaking down with you soon, guys.